Hi, my name's Charlene. I'm the regional manager for East Africa. Gadventures runs in Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Zanzibar, and Madagascar. All regions are special, but East Africa is unique. The fact that you can do several experiences by booking one trip or two combos, where, for instance, you can do the roof of Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro, and be amazed by our Kili Kings who take you up there and breathtaking views. And then you can come back down and tone it down with a safari in the Serengeti, go to Lake Manyara, see the tree climbing lions, and then just top it off on the sandy beaches of Zanzibar. So you get the three different types of culture, experience, views, all in one trip. At Gadventures, we don't just call our tour leaders, we call them chief experience officers because they help sort you out on your trips. Our CEOs are all East African, and they are very passionate about their country, their wildlife, their heritage. So the stories that they do share are very close to their hearts, and they're passing down information that they have learned throughout their years. So that's what makes them super special. We offer different types of trip styles when you visit East Africa. For instance, if you visited Kenya and you watch the migration in the Masai Mara, which is a wonder of the world, that in itself is super spectacular. And then you could head to Rwanda and be blown away by the scenery and the gorilla trekking there. One of my favorite countries is also Madagascar, which is in the East African region. A huge desert with amazing baobab trees that seem endless. And then from there, we also offer the Nosy Bay, where there is amazing islands to visit and the sea life, and it's so natural and untouched. If you want to experience a lot of history and culture, we have several different cultures, different types of ethnic groups, and each one is super unique because their lifestyle is unique, how they dress, how they live, what they eat. When you think about camping in East Africa, it's pretty special. We have amazing guides and helpers who help put up your tent. We have amazing campsites where we have ablution blocks and bathrooms and hot water. But the whole camping experience is just being able to be in your tent out at night under the starry skies, have our CEOs tell you amazing stories, help cook amazing meals. We also do have a chef that comes on, so it makes the whole experience a lot easier. Or if you book our National Geographic journeys to Tanzania, you will have a special talk by somebody who talks about the wildlife and the lions in Tanzania, which you won't get on any other trip. So it is upgraded, very educational and mostly hands-on experience when you visit or do a National Geographic trip. It's very important that you try some amazing cuisine. East Africa has a lot of influence. For example, if you're down in Zanzibar, you have to try the seafood and the Swahili cuisine, which is made with lots of coconut. You could try the beans in coconut sauce, and they serve it with a chapati, which is almost like a pita bread, but made with whole wheat flour. You can come to Kenya and have the ugali, which is maize meal flour, with a side of greens, and our famous nyama choma, which is basically your barbecued meat, but made on a charcoal grill. Those are my recommendations from a few of the countries. Of course, there are plenty options, but you must try these ones because they do mean that you have visited East Africa. We're not just taking you to see the national parks. We are making travel a force for good. For instance, our accommodation is all locally owned and run, which means we support people in our community, which helps the communities we visit. It keeps them sustaining their families and providing jobs for them. My favorite life-changing moment on tour has been when I visited Ubuntu Cafe. Ubuntu Cafe is in Mai Mahiu, which is on the way to the Masai Mara. When you get there, there's a variety of handicrafts laid out, a delicious smelling food. So you enjoy the food in the cafe and you're able to buy the handicrafts. But what's very interesting and what was amazing for me was to hear the women who actually make the handicrafts talk to you about their stories. They share about all their hardships, what they've been through, and how much Gadventures has done for them. At Gadventures, yes, we offer you an amazing itinerary, an amazing trip, and we want you to experience everything in our region from a local point of view, from making travel the force for good and leaving you with a life-changing moment. Africa changes you forever, like nowhere on earth. If you visit once, you're gonna get hooked, so keep your supply coming. If you do get hooked, Gadventures is who you come to.